Yeah, no, that's what I do. I just walk in there every now and again. They mark down Switch games quite good.
I've noticed
So
that actually. Yeah, I have noticed that. It's funny because like the one my local one is literally like it's one of those GameStop pluses. So it's a case of like we're GameStop, but we don't actually sell any games. Here's some free T-shirts and Funko Pops
yeah, this is
and
one
FIFA
the one near
tokens.
where I used to work in the shop. It's closed down now.
Yeah,
But there was like it was a huge fucking GameStop store. It was fucking gigantic, but it was like 70% Funko Pop. I was like,
oh,
no wonder you're closing down. You're not gonna make any money off this garbage. It's fucking trash. People
that's
just throw
insane.
these
Yeah,
out like, oh, it was hilarious. Like it just had nothing. Like there was fuck all games in the place as well. It's like there's like five consoles around, pal. You got no games. You got nothing but Funko Pops, and then a load of Harry Potter merchandise. Like you fucking
that's all it was. This was like the geeky merchandise. If you want to pretend you like games, kind of way. It's just like, oh, that's a pick and chew handbag. I'll take that. I I'm a nerd. I'm such a nerd. I know all of the Zeldas. What's my favorite character? Oh, it has to be Zelda, the one that you
yeah,
play as with the little Link following
yeah.
you. I love it that there is probably like no mechanism there at the gate. He literally just like wills it into existence. It's like, I will do it myself.
No, it's just a sheet you used to pull up.
Oh, that's it.
Not
Yeah,
even a gate.
it's just like, and now we fight Commander Riker one more time.
Made it up.
We made it up. It never happened. It's total fabrication. It never happened. A similar event happened to a teacher in Florida. This one's an urban legend. It never happened. Do you ever have the desire to write your name in wet cement?
You ever see a grown man naked?
You ever notice how big stars real estate agents are recently?
Actually,
Squeeze
funnily
rough
enough,
it.
we were talking there about like collector's editions of games and shit like that. I am waiting for my big one to come in. I kickstarted the remake of System Shock. Did I tell you that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So I think I backed it at a high enough tier level that they'll name a corpse in the game after me.
Nice.
Yeah. There was like a load of tier levels where like
Yeah.
one of them you could be a named character in it, like with an actual audio log,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then another one is like a slightly lower one is that there's a corpse. Because I really liked the first System Shock, and it's been
Yeah, no, fair, yeah.
fucking crying out for a remake, and they're properly Night Dive are really doing it. They're
Mm.
doing a proper serious job, and Night Dive are fucking deadly for the remakes. They're one of those
They are.
companies. They're kind of like they're one of those companies that saw what Vicarious Visions were doing and going, oh holy shit! If we do remakes and really put the effort in, like
Mm.
fucking like this is money for polished old rope. Like
I think
and they were just
they
ching
have
like I mean
another one
because
in the pipeline as well, don't they? I can't remember which one it is though.
Night Dive.
Yeah.
Oh, they
What was
do
the one?
loads. There's loads of remakes. Now, up until quite recently, they were just remastering and reporting games.
Yes, that's right.
Whereas System Shock, they're totally overhauling the motherfucker.
Mm.
Like there's enhanced editions of like previous games. It's basically you can play an old game without having to emulate it. You can just click run and Steam will run it.
Oh, I remember now. They were remaking the Blade Runner game.
Yes, that's what they're doing. They're remaking the Blade. I think, oh, shit, did I mention that? Fucking
I
hell.
remember seeing an article about it and they're saying like, well, like obviously it's an
Yeah, they're
FMV
redoing
game, so
it.
it's
Yeah.
more trouble than it seems, and that's true. Like FMV games were just made to be like awkward back then.
Well, actually, funnily enough, they've released updated versions of games that we're quite familiar with. The Seventh Guest
No,
and 11th Hour,
no, that's not the
and
game.
also and also another one that's actually quite good. They were the ones who did the updated version of "I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream."
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, they're
Potential for
redoing.
qualitative.
They're redoing. Do you remember the game the No One Lives Forever, the operative? It was a
Oh,
really good
yes,
It was an old game by Monolith.
yes. I
Yeah,
do remember that.
it was the one with the female super spy set in the 70s where she had like a not a lipstick taser, but like she had like a makeup kit that could dissolve bodies and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
something like that. Yeah,
they're redoing that. They were fantastic games, and they're redoing them. Yeah,
that's great. Well, to be
they're
fair, like I'm glad that somebody is like doing that, because that is like God's work to some people. Because it's like I keep mentioning, like there is like a lost era of like where games are just so hard to port. Like
that's
how
the well with No One Lives Forever. The reason why it's hard to port is because the fucking IP rights are all over the kip. I think it's owned
I
by like
know,
three
yeah.
different companies, and they're three big companies. Like, so they're pricks about rights. I think Warner Brothers is one of them. So fucking,
Yeah. And if Activision are involved, you're asking for trouble. Like it's always them.
fucking, I'll look that up. Because funnily
Cool.
enough, I actually think Activision is in it as well. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, fairies confirmed.
Oh, I told you Fairy Circle, yeah.
The mushrooms are kicked in, lads. Yeah, boy.
Let's have some fun with it. Hey.
Why is it always humans? Why can't we get horses instead?
Go away, you can't play. I think it want to play with us.
So you, we should rename the game. So you want to dance?
So you want to dance?
I never want to dance again. My guilty feet have got no rhythm. So, then here we go. Let's see you heroically dance through this, Herbert Shadycock.
Yeah, we
Please
get this now with the
do it.
fucking dancing. Jesus Christ, lads. Talk about padding out the dialogue.
He's doing it.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wow, he's got some moves.
Walton. Oh yeah, those three companies with the IP. Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
literally like the gruesome threesome. Activision. Yeah, Warner Brothers. And 20th Century Fox. So try that negotiation. I wouldn't wish that on a fucking enemy.
You are always going to lose a 20th Century Fox. Like from the
all
side
three of them, all three of them own it. It's like Jesus Christ, like.
From the side channel, like we kind of rebooted the Bad Movie Nights, and one of them we did was the Boondock Saints, and literally the video got taken down because the audio matched for and 20th Century Fox, and nope, you can't even show yourself watching the movie. Like, fuck you.
That's also fair use. It says that I can, you fucking dicks.
Yeah, bunch of bellends. And like, I wouldn't mind, but I would have appealed it, but I just don't trust YouTube's system. Like it's just like it's like, oh no, we'd rather side with the corporation than you lovely fucks.
Yeah, I looked up the enhanced edition of Blade Runner has been delayed.
Yeah.
We're also doing an enhanced edition of Power Slave. Wow. In Europe, that was also known as Exhumed.
Oh, Exhumed, right? Okay.
In Europe.
Yeah, I knew it would have known as Exhumed. I was going to say, are they just like literally taking like is this one guy and his like CD cat collection going like, well, let's remake that, let's do that one.
It really is, right? Let's take a look at this fucking right. So
they're going to do fucking Sacrifice next. Watch.
They're remaking both the Turoks.
Nice. That's the one I knew of as well, Turok.
Yeah, but well, the remake.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, shake it.
You shake your money maker. Dance till death. Dance till death.
So the remake, what other ones are they remaking? Both the Turoks. D, that game I was telling you about, the Dracula game that's 3 hours long.
We died because we danced our
danced to death just like that.
Danced to death. Oh, that's impressive. Sorry, yeah, D, yeah, that was one as well. I've heard they were remaking.
Another one, they're remaking the Bloods.
Okay.
Sin, Doom 64. Oh, my fair play to you. They were the ones who did out the Shadow Man remake.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they did the remake of Quake. I bought that. I have that on my Switch. That's fucking deadly. That is.
That's the one thing I love as well about the Switch is that like you can get some of those games on that and they're just there. Like I found it so fucking weird playing Flashback on the Switch. You know, kind of way.
Man, Flashback is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
one of those games where like it's a game of its time, but it's still so fucking good.
It's a fucking trip playing it now. Like it's really, really good.
And so smooth as well. Like it's such a smooth game for what it is. I know it's the rotoscopic graphics and that, but like it's just the way like a character moves on the screen, and you're doing the shooting and all that, and literally you're just holding down a button doing it. But it's the motion of it, it's the movement. It's just
You occasionally have to duck for the shield as well once you've got the shield generator.
Make Mikey do a shield touch anything. Jesus Christ, lads. These fairies are fucking weird.
That's how would you be if you were stuck in a circle eating mushrooms all day?
Yeah, true. I wouldn't mind, but like literally there's nothing happening on screen. It's just like a few like little like gifs are flying around us. No peeking.
I think it's cheating. No.
Dust.
Dust. Anybody?
Dust.
No. Dust.
Again, the key thing here is, by the way, like you could do the sequence, but you have to have an empty flask. You'd have to have had a potion and drank it.
Yeah.
No. I am now hovering over your knee. How does it make you feel? Quite concerned, to be fair.
Yeah, very much concerned. But for me, for me and my knee.
I was like, can you not? That'd be great. Oh. It's good to say, oh, hello. That was weird. That was a ghost.
It is a ghost.
A slimy undead fragment of undulating ectoplasm. You must be near the graveyard. Sure, let's go with that.
Oh, target. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, all right.
Remember I told you earlier on about the bullshit about like... Right, okay.
The forest is very overgrown near here. We're near a fucking wall, you dope.
Okay, I want to explain something here. My actual like jumping off point of the game, as in like the thing that just made me stop playing, was that I wanted to get to a target to throw some daggers and improve my accuracy, right? So I was doing that. And so there's three ways, there's three obvious paths to the target. You see that there's the left and the right and the both blocked off. And then the central one is one you go up and down to actually hit the board, right? Oh, you got caught.
Criminal carelessness. What?
That's what I would call that. What, you crazy rebels. But like so when I was going down, right? So if I was the left and right, you come from those angles and then you're blocked, so you have to walk down the screen, right? And then here's me like a fucking idiot trying to go around, saying, okay, let me try and find an actual path to this. But I was literally going around in circles from left to right, trying to get a way in. But if I literally had just gone down and back up, I'd go up the central part of the screen. And here's me going like, I feel like such a prick, but it's definitely the game's fault for doing that. Like, I don't care who says it, it's the game's fucking fault.
This is bollocks.
It's bollocks. And I wouldn't even mind as well, because like literally I threw my daggers, I thought like, oh, fair enough, I threw my daggers. And then literally got caught in a fight. I had no weapons because I threw all my daggers at the fucking board and it was in default game over.
Sorry lads, you just mind if I go back to the board for a quick sec?
You can follow me down if you want. I've got three of them. Like I just need one. So here we go now. I think this is our default now. We're going to sleep on a rock because it's cheap. But I say sleep. I do love that this is like actually part of the strategy. It's like, well, save money and don't like sleep in the forest where it's safe. There we go. Please just flop on the ground again. I just want you to flop on the ground again, just one more time. This is so funny. Last I was like, boom. I find that so funny. I really fucking do. I wish, honestly, like I have a pretty bad sleep cycle as well as you do, Neil. But wouldn't it just be great if you just say the word to yourself, sleep? Just fucking gone.
I don't know. I think an ambulance would be called if I hit the ground like that now.
That's true. Well, if you're in a pretty garden, it'd be different. It's an ogre, as you can tell. It's in a bad mood. And big. Very big. Don't throw a rock at it. What the fuck?
Eat this, you prick.
Oh, it's a boss. Why does the ogre look a bit like John Buscemi?
He's swinging a hammer at you, you prick. Don't fucking stand there. Dodge.
Jesus, he's making mincemeat out of us.
Yeah, fucking like
Coward. Again, another bullshit thing about this game is that you couldn't drink a health potion, you have to drink a healing potion.
Yes.
Because semantics. Hey, we got there. And our giant hairless muzzy has died. Yes, just get on the body while you're at it.
There's nothing on his body, but the treasure chest right next to him, man, I might have something.
That'll do something.
Oh, man.
We got there in the end. I don't know how many cuts he needed for that.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't use any. Look at that. Look at that charming fellow. After 10 minutes, you feel better about killing an ogre. Let's go into the cave. Let's see what we can find. Oh, it's a bear. It's a bear. Now, again, Neil, we have a lot of trouble with the ogre. I get the feeling we might lose against the bear.
Yeah.
Just
look running from a bear in the middle of a fucking cave.
I wanted to just be a stuffed bear. This is like going, hello.
Only who can prevent forest fires? You selected you, referring to me. That is wrong. The correct answer was you.
Oh, okay, lads, I'm sorry, but you cannot pet the bear in Quest for Glory, so you want to be a hero.
Fail. 0
Fail.
out of 10.
That's it.
Worst
No, we're done.
fucking game ever. Yeah, let's
Fuck
just
this
call it
game.
here now. Let's call it here and now.
No, I agree. Let's just stop.